How's everyone doing? Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, please type yes in the chat.
That's the wrong. You need the audio capture. That's this mic here.
Awesome. If you guys can hear me, let me see yes in the chat.
Yes.
Awesome. YouTube, can you guys hear me?
Audio capture. That's the wrong one.
Lovely. So if you guys can hear me, type in which country are you from so we can know our attendees, where are they coming from. And I've got a lot of exciting things planned for you today. We'll be talking about how you can master your trading with experts. Sound is off, no sound. Alright, so people on YouTube are saying that sound is gone. Can we see what's the solution, guys? Make sure that your sound on YouTube is turned on, just in. Alright. Last time, can you guys confirm if you can hear me?
Wrong Facebook.
No sound. On and off. Yes. So I will take, if I see 10 yeses, I will start with the session. So last time. I know that everyone is excited for today, and stay tuned for awesome diamonds that I will be throwing in there. I hope everyone's doing having a great day so far, and on YouTube I hope everyone can hear me. So gone again, brother.
Sorry, don't worry, keep going.
Huh?
Yeah, it's fine.
Can now, gone again. Okay, it seems like we're having some issues.
Yeah, continue going.
Okay, brilliant. Back, gone, but very soft. Gone again, nice, getting louder. Alright, it's back. Let's go. So everyone can hear me. I hope everyone had a great trading day so far. We've been seeing a lot of volatility in the market, and a lot of people might find themselves actually stuck when it comes to trading. They don't know when to buy, when to sell, what sort of decisions that they should make to improve their trading. And lastly, a lot of people find themselves in a winning streak, and then when the losing streak starts hitting, or when they start going through a losing streak, they basically don't know how to manage it, where they end up breaching their challenges. So a lot of these things will be answered in today's session. It will add on a lot of insights for how you can approach how you can approach your trading and what you can do to make it better. Rob Thompson, looking fresh Mo, thank you very much for that, Rob. Appreciate you, and I hope everyone's having a great day so far. All right, so to get started, master your trading with Mo Kilani. First time, hopefully not the last time. We'll be doing a lot of these in the future. We will be giving 1.2 million giveaway, so stay tuned, take some notes. I'll be asking you guys a lot of questions, and that's how I'm going to be qualifying the winners for today's giveaway. All right, so to get started, I've got some trades that I took for you guys over the week on my 300,000 funded account. I hope everyone can see my monitor. If you guys can see my screen, please confirm here in the chat. I will be sharing with you some videos that I took on my phone while I was taking these trades, going through the ups and downs of the markets and sharing my thoughts and insights of why I took these trades and what I've done going through them. That way you can get into the mind of Mo and hopefully become better traders yourself. All right, so to get started, I've got this video for you guys here. This is the first day I've executed a trade on my account. Obviously it's gold against the US dollar, so a lot of you guys are interested in trading gold, so maybe that will give you some insights of how I approach gold and how I think about it when I'm executing my trades. So the first trade, as you guys can see here, we had the CPI drop. So I'm going to keep pausing this. We had the CPI drop back when it was at 1884. It dropped all the way down to 1871. At this level, when I was looking at the previous structure, it was a strong level of support. So you kind of can see here that when we reached this level, we had a nice rise in price, and then when we had a lower high retest right here, we actually went on a nice move to the upside, peaking at where it reached for the CPI data. Usually with CPI we see some dollar strength, and then that leads to the price dropping quite heavily. So what Mo Trades did right here, I was looking at a potential buying opportunity on the dip. So I opened a trade right around there, risking literally 1% of my account for a chance to make a lot more. I was thinking that the price would go retest this level or a bit higher on the neckline. So you can see me basically choosing my lot size, my stop loss, as well as my take profit, which is pretty standard when you're deciding what you want to do. So let's see, you can see it here for yourself. So chose 4 lots, my stop loss was at 1863 and my take profit target was at 1878. So I'm risking 80 pips on gold to make 80 pips, 1-to-1 risk to reward. So let's see how this trade actually played out. So open the trade. This is my take profit, a little bit below the neckline, and then we've got a neckline up there. However, an area of support, expecting that the price would go higher. My stop loss is way below this level, so it's in a pretty safe area. Let's see how this trade actually played out. We can see that as soon as I entered the trade, it went a little bit in my direction, and then we will follow up with this trade on the continuation. So, end of day, unfortunately for me, before the rollover period, this is literally my thought, and these are tips that you can use in your own personal trading when you're thinking about the markets. So you can see that I've executed my trade right around here. My take profit is up there. My stop loss is all the way down here. This is before the market is closing. You can see here that the timing was almost 9 p.m. The market closes at 10. Where the rollover period happens, and then you have to pay a swap fee on the position that you have opened. A swap fee is basically an overnight fee that you pay on the trade that you have executed, and when you open that trade and it goes past the rollover period, you basically get charged a certain a certain fee on your amount based on your lot size, based on the instrument that you're trading, and based on the markup that is set to you by your broker. So right here, I was looking at the trade, end of day, started, my stop loss is in a very safe area. As you can see, it's all the way down there, so it's in a very far area to kind of get triggered. But I made the decision to close the trade. First of all, it was going against me, it was the end of the day, and I'm not gonna pay swaps on top of a loss. So I've seen a lot of you guys in the psychology sessions that we typically host all the time, where a lot of you basically, don't know what to do towards the end of the day. Should I hold? Should I close the trade? I'm currently running in losses. If I keep it, maybe the next day it will rise. So I eliminate all these possibilities and I just make the decision that is more appropriate for my capital and for my account and having longevity on that account. So I made the decision to close the trade, as you can see. Took the loss. A lot of people will feel hesitant to take the loss, especially when you're in the funded stage of your account. This is a funded 300,000 account. Took the loss and moved on. I did not want to pay swap fees, and to avoid paying swap, take a small loss, less than 0.5% on my account, and I called it a day. Tomorrow will be another day with more trading opportunities. So the first opportunity to win with us a 300,000 account, I want to ask a question, and whoever answers this question correctly, I will pick from the chat. Whoever answers that question will be able to get a free 300k account. So what is the main reason I closed the trade, and what was the price that I've executed my trade at, and the last thing, how was my risk management in the trade? Answer these three questions. So to repeat again, what was the main reason I closed the trade? What was the price I executed my trade at? And what is the main reason the trade was closed? What is the price I've executed my trade at? Is the answers coming in?
Yeah, most likely.
And what was my risk to reward on the trade? Thank you. All right, I would really appreciate, lovely, answers are coming in. Main reason you did not want to pay swap fees for the trade, already went against you and you closed it to avoid swaps 1-to-1. And what was the price that I've executed my trade at? Okay, so we have a person that actually answered all of them. Rob Thompson, not to pay swaps, 1971, 1% risk. That is absolutely correct. Thank you very much, Rob Thompson. I will have our team get in touch with you to provide you a 300,000 account. Very well done. Rob Thompson is the first person that answered all three of them correctly. Thank you guys for participating. And we're going to move on to another part of the video and basically give you guys another chance to win more rewards with us. So make sure that you guys are taking notes as I go along with explaining and breaking down my videos. Make sure that you learn something out of it, and let's win some rewards together. Awesome. So we've got the second day of trading on the 300,000 account. A full breakdown of my trade. So to start this video, all right here, it was actually when the trade got closed out. I was breaking down the trade that I took. So I'll probably go down to the smaller time frames to show you what I was looking at and the main reason I executed my trade. So right here, We can see that gold has been on a skyrocketing move, and you can see for yourself that I've had the first trade on gold that I've closed in a loss. The main reason was to avoid swaps towards the end of the day, and uh, basically, if I stayed in that trade, it never went to my stop loss, and it actually went in my direction quite a tremendous amount. However, when you're making decisions in trading, sometimes you don't think about the price going to your stop loss. You just think about following your trading plan. And my trading plan is to avoid paying stop loss, to avoid paying swap fees. So in order to avoid paying these swap fees, I basically closed that trade out. The following day, I took sell positions on silver that were all of them were running in profits. However, suddenly the market turned around and I executed these manually, not to lose a lot more on my account. So I lost 1% right here, lost less than lost less than 0.5% right here, and then took this trade here on gold where I made 2% back. That put me above on my account. So taking losses is part of the game. Understanding and actually minimizing these losses, understanding why you're taking these losses, also managing these losses is extremely important and critical when it comes to your trading. So to go in depth with breaking down this trade, let's see what I was talking about right here. Move this a little bit further. All right. So to break down this trade, I am going to our platform because this was executed on our platform. This is the only thing I rely on to trade. And then I manage my trades on MT4 if I am outside of the office. So my trade was executed right around here. We will break it down fully for you guys. Perfect. So if we go on the 5 minutes time frame, bear with me for a second. All right. So the reason why I took this trade, I'm still trying to go back in time, but it is not showing me. Yeah, it was right around here. The price was actually, let's go on the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, yes, right around here, price was actually dropping, consolidating right here. It created on the smaller time frames, it created a bullish pennant or a bullish flag right around 1989. At 1989, it created a bullish flag on the 5 minutes time frame and lower. Bullish flags usually are followed by a continuation to the upside. So I ended up taking my trade as soon as the price broke out of the bullish flag, opened 10 lots with target, targeting the 1996 level, expecting that it was a very strong supply level. However, it just breached that supply level strongly. So if I stayed in that trade, it would have been a 30 grand trade. Here, I would have made 50 grand. But don't think of what ifs. Think of what actually happened. What can you take out of the trade? And what can you do while you're in the trade, maximizing your potential on it and taking the trades and moving on with your day. Trading is meant to make your life easier and not difficult. So the trade actually went to my take profit literally within 30 minutes or 40 minutes. It was a very quick trade to make 6,000 on it. Afterwards, it had a little nice correction and then it continued further. So what I will be doing right now is go back to that trade right here. You can see I've opened it at 1889. The main reason was a bullish flag or a bullish pennant. I took my trade after the break of the bullish pennant, targeting the 1896 level to make a trade that is 1 to 2 risk to reward. You can see that I was literally risking 1%. So if the price goes against me to 1886, it was right below the bullish flag. I would have lost 3,000 on that trade. However, if it goes to my take profit, I would make basically 2% on my trade. So it did a little bit more than 2%, but it was a 1 to 2 trade. So we are going to ask you guys a few questions in regards to that previous trade. What was the price that I've executed my trade on? Where was my stop loss price? What was the price I've executed my trade on? Where was my stop loss price? And what was the risk to reward on that trade? Can I get the questions, please? So, what was the price that I've opened my trade on? Where was my take profit? And what was my risk to reward on that trade? Let me see the answers coming in. Yeah. Can I have the answers, please, right here from here? Okay. So again, what was my stop loss price? What was my take profit price? And lastly, what was my risk to reward on that trade? Let me see the answers coming in so I can pick a winner. All right, so 1889 when I opened the trade, and 1896. Let me see. All right, I think we've got a winner right here. I'm going to be picking Jeremy Bevan. I'm sorry if I said your name incorrectly. Yeah, Jeremy, you are going to be the winner of our second 300,000 account. And thank you very much for participating. Guys, stay tuned for the other breakdowns of other trades for the potential of actually winning the last two 300,000 accounts that we have. And I have a lot more in store for you guys. So stay tuned and let's get this going. All right. So going on, we've got our third day trading. Make sure that you take notes. The third day is going to be a breakdown of 3 different parts. Make sure that you stay tuned. It will be 5 different questions. So take notes down and let's see who wins with us. All right. The third day, you guys can see that I've basically saw another bullish pennant right here. You can see that the price rose up, did that nice bullish flag pattern right here, and then broke beyond that bullish flag. You can call it a bullish pennant, a bullish flag, whatever you prefer. It broke beyond that level and then it went down on a retest. So on the retest, you can see that it created another pattern. Patterns are really important when it comes to trading. So you guys need to get familiar with double tops, double bottoms, bullish pennants, bearish flags, bullish flags, falling wedges, rising wedges. These are extremely important when it comes to trading. So you can see that the price actually broke high and then went back on a retest to this level. When it goes on a retest, I'm usually very excited and interested to open a trade with the retest. So it was a bullish pennant breakout and then a falling wedge. As you can see, a falling wedge. Usually you expect the falling wedge will be followed by another rise higher. So that's when I opened my trade right around here. And I was explaining it on the video. These videos will be posted on the We Fund You Trade Instagram. It will be posted on YouTube and it will be posted on my personal Instagram channel. So stay tuned. This is basically where I opened the trade, targeting the 1930 levels. and you will see very interesting things about this trade that will open up your eye about the importance of sticking to your trade plan. This is literally my stop loss level below that structure, below these wicks, and that is on the 1 hour time frame. I'm executing my trade right around here. Stop loss is way below there, targeting that high up there, just not being very greedy. A lot of people would want to target way higher, but I'm just targeting that high that we had a drop from, and we created here a nice double bottom pattern. This bottom was a bit higher for a continuation to the upside. That was literally what I was seeing. And let's see how this trade actually played out. And that's what I was explaining here in the video, which will be posted after the session. So stay tuned for that if you want to see the explanation at that time. The price started rising a little bit in my direction, and you can see on the continuation for the other day. So price actually went in my direction to 19.25. With the positions that I had opened, I would have made a nice amount of profits right there. However, it went back on a retest at that same level, a higher high right, a higher low right here, for a continuation all the way to 19.29. This is exactly what happened at 19.29. Literally, my take profit is at 19.30. So it was 10 pips away from executing my take profit levels. However, the price actually, a lot of news were released. It was inflation data for the Canadian region. We had retail sales for the United States. We had a lot of news that came out. And for me as a trader, if I execute a trade way before the news, I'm probably going to hold these trades if the price was going in my direction. The price was actually going in my direction. And then suddenly we had that steep drop all the way to 19.19, which is also 10 pips away from my stop loss. My stop loss is at 19.18. My take profit is at 19.30. What do you think a lot of traders would have done in this scenario? A lot of traders would have probably seen that drop, started exiting their trades at losses, not believing in their strategy and in their ability and capability of trading the financial markets. So for me as a person, I always let my trades run to either a take profit or stop losses. When the trade is rallying a lot in my direction, I sometimes move my stop losses to break even just to get that free trade, secure my profits. Regardless of what happens, I'll walk out of the trade without any losses. However, in this trade, I was literally, 10 pips away from my take profit, went all the way down to 10 pips away from my stop loss. And then actually the price started rising again. And let's see how this played out. And keep in mind, this is after the news, 1:46, 15 minutes after the news. We had a lot more news coming out as well. Make sure that you're taking notes because I will be asking you guys a lot of questions for this. And we will pick 2 winners that answer the right questions. You can see that I was breaking down the trade. Bullish flag broke out, nice falling wedge. Opened my trades right around here. It went and grabbed the liquidity down here, and then actually went on a nice move to the upside in my direction. Did a lower high right here. And that is what I'm breaking down, what I'm saying in the video. And then it went in a nice move, literally 10 pips away from my take profit, then dropped all the way down 10 pips close to my stop loss. As you guys can see that, trading sometimes it's not going to go in your way and it's not going to go against you all the time. If you believe in yourself and you believe in your analysis and you believe in what you're doing, you're most likely going to be successful in this industry. So you always need to make sure that you are sticking to your analysis, you are sticking to your trades, and you believe in your trading plan. I've done a lot of psychology sessions about trading plan. You guys remember the 2 psychology sessions, basically 1 week, it was all about developing your trading plan. And then the other week, it was all about developing how to maintain that and what sort of lifestyle you should follow to kind of keep that going. So here, we're breaking down the trade. it started actually going in my direction after that steep drop, which is a good thing. And then yes, so it started going in my direction after that steep drop, and then we're gonna follow up that breakdown for the continuation of that trade, because it did not go to my take profit yet. Third day trading on the 300 on that same trade, we will break it down further. So we've got that trade went in my direction, and then the continuation of the third day breakdown. Right here, we've got that trade that was basically going against me throughout the whole time. And we've explained that further. And then the final continuation of the third day breakdown, I've literally showing you here the news that we're going to be released, what I've done, how I've managed it, and that was at 3 p.m. So you can see at 1:30 we had retail sales for the United States, and that is a high impact news. It typically impacts the price quite a lot. Then we had also core inflation rate for Canada, inflation rate. And you guys know when you have inflation rate, whether it was for the United Kingdom, Europe, the United States, we usually have a lot of moves. And then that was at 2:53. So we stomached all of these, all of this news getting released. Continuing further, we had Fed Williams' speech as well. So it was a day filled with news. My trade was executed way before any of that news was released. That is the main reason why I've held through it. And then we had CPI, retail inflation. We have industrial production, manufacturing production, capacity utilization. So we've had a lot of things getting released throughout the day. And then when we go to the chart, Fed Bowman speech, business confidence, and then we had business inventories and the NAB housing market index at 3 p.m. So before 3 p.m., you guys can see that Mo Trades smashed it. The price went all the way down to 1918. You have now a clear picture. Basically opened my trades right around here, went in my direction. CPI data dropped all the way down to 1919, which is 10 pips away from my stop loss. My stop loss is at 1918. And then my take profit was at 1930. So initially it would have closed out way before the CPI data, but unfortunately it did not go in my favor. It went all the way back up, close to my take profit level again, but I decided not to close the trade because I want to wait for the trade to go to my take profit level. However, more news came out, and then the price dropped again to 1920. So think in that sort of movement, how many traders would have closed their trades at the CPI release right around here as it goes down? How many traders would have closed right here before having the trade reach its full potential up here? How many traders would have actually got chopped off right here? You know, buying and selling, and they're thinking it's going to go down. Some people are thinking it's going to go up, and they're getting chopped off right here where I bought. And how many traders actually, got out here or down there? And then the price went and triggered my take profit at 1930. So it took quite some time, maybe 4 hours in the trade, just, stomaching all of that. A lot of people would have seen themselves in some losses, maybe 1%, 1.5%, and they would have exited. For me personally, I stick to my analysis and I let the trade run. And I've told you guys about my trading plan. I never break it. I wait for my patterns, I wait for my trades, and I just execute based on it. When the price dropped right here and then did that high, here you can see it created basically a higher low. So it did not drop as steep as here, created a higher low, and then we had that nice, rise from here, a little pullback, and then a continuation literally through to smash my take profit. So sticking to your trading plan, is one of the most crucial elements when it comes to trading. And I hope a lot of you guys, you've been asking me about how can I manage my trades? How do you have the patience? How do you have the discipline? This discipline comes when you're executing your strategy. You're always executing that same strategy. You're not playing around with your risk. You're always constantly focusing on maximizing your potential. You're gonna get these losing trades. Everyone gets them, and I'm gonna walk you guys through my journal entry on our platform to show you that every trade that I enter, that I lose, is pretty consistent with all the losses that I have. Every trade that I enter that ends up winning is pretty consistent with the wins that I get throughout the day. So, to continue on with this trade, I was explaining it a little bit further, the importance of sticking to your trading plan. Without a trading plan, you're pretty much gambling. You're pretty much not following any strategies. And that is why we've always been creating these sessions. We're hosting these coaching sessions as well to kind of help you guys, educate you how to become disciplined and how to become a profitable trader with WeFundYouTrade and any other prop firm that you decide to go with. If you get that knowledge right and you're always following that trading plan, you're always going to be on the path of success. If you're doing random things, you're going to get random results. So to just let this video run, break down that full trade again. We had that bullish pennant, opened, it basically had a breakout. We had that falling wedge, you can see it for yourself, and then falling wedge, and then usually a falling wedge is followed by a nice pump to the upside, and then we had the price go 10 pips away from my take profit, going all the way 10 pips below, 10 pips to the downside, away from my stop loss, and then we had more news getting released, another pump higher, a lower high, and then a continuation for my take profit. So to go a little bit further with that, you see price started actually doing another pullback, so it's giving traders another opportunity to buy, and here are the trades closed out. You can see I opened my trades at 1924 and I closed my trades at 1930, so there was a little bit of slippage in my favor. It closed me at 1921, which is a good thing. Right here, I had another position at 1923.75. It got closed at 1930. The total profit from that trade is 2%. So I was risking 1% to make 2%. As you guys can see, first 4 trades ended up losing. A lot of people will not be able to go through this. They might get incentivized to open more trades, to revenge trade, to do all these sort of things. And if you look at the date, first trade is at 12th of October, second trade 13th of October, fourth trade 17th of October. So I'm not executing trades all the time, every day, all day. Basically, I'm focusing on having quality trades rather than quantity. Some people might, when they open their trading list, you will see 10,000 trades, but I don't do that. I focus on executing quality trades. When I see my strategy playing out, when I see the patterns that I like trading on playing out, getting executed, when I look at the volume, when I look at the fundamentals of the market. So with gold, a lot of people ask me, why has gold been rising? You have seen a lot of conflict in the Middle East, people calling out on war, and then typically when you have a lot of uncertainty, the safe haven asset, gold has always acted as a safe haven asset, and usually ends up rising. To carry on further, we got closed out at 1930. That was my initial take profit. Stop losses at 1918. We made 2-to-1 risk to reward. And to go for the final questions, I will pick 2 winners. The first question: what is the pattern that I was trading when I opened my trade? What was the price that I executed my trade on? And what is the price for my take profit? And lastly, what were the news releases for the day? the high impact ones. Oh, here I'm giving you guys a little help, so we're gonna switch to another tab. Anyway, repeat the questions again. What was the price I opened my trade at? Where did I close it? What was the pattern that I've executed my trade at? And lastly, what were the news releases for the day? The high impact ones, not everything. So don't tell me, capacity utilization, industrial production, all that stuff. Just the high impact ones. All right. We're bullish, then went down to retest 1930 levels, 1 hour time frame, 1925. I'm seeing a lot of questions. We had a falling wedge, dropping down. Okay, so this is way too fast for my liking. I'm not being Alex. I'm not being able to read these questions. So can we find a fix for that, please? Can I see the answers from here?
You can see the answers from here.
Okay.
1 second. There's a few. Yeah. You can scroll down here, or you can go to the YouTube one as well.
Let me see the answers, guys. All right, so now let's take a pause. Stay tuned for the other question. Stay prepared.
Lean back a bit, lean back a bit. I can't see you on the frame.
Okay, we've got a bull flag and a double bottom. Entry 1924, close 1930. Fed speech, CPI. Okay, we've got Duncan Swatton. He's going to be our third winner of a 300,000 account. Very well done. And we've got Dale Garbett. You guys are our last 2 winners for the 300,000 accounts with We Fund You Trade. But that's not all, guys. Stick around till the very end. I've got some surprises for you. So we've got Dale Garbett. Please reach out to our team to give you the 300,000 account. We've got Duncan Swatton. Please reach out to our team for your 300,000 account. Congratulations, guys. Very well done. I appreciate you guys answering our questions. And moving on, I will go to our platform, the We Fund You Trade platform. And here is where the magic happens every single day. If I go to my account history, you guys can see for yourself. It's getting the data. So, basically, we have. Just bear with me for a second. Might have to refresh the page. Account history list. All right, guys. I opened my journal entry for the trades that I've executed. Please follow along with that. We've got gold, first trade that I showed you. We've got the silver trades that I took, where as soon as I saw that the price is reverting against me, I exited those trades. We have the gold trades that you've seen. We've got the other gold trades that you've seen also hit my take profit. I had another trade on dollar CAD, and if you can realize one thing, if you can spot one thing right here, what is the percentage returns that you can see on every trade that I'm losing? The percentage returns when I'm losing is almost 0.5% or less than 0.5% on most instances. So I don't lose more than 0.5% in a trade. And when I'm making profits, I'm making 2%, 1%. So I had 2% here, 2% here, because these were executed together. I've had a 2% trade right here as well. These were executed together as well. I've lost 0.5% here. And I've had this trade that was running actually 1% in my direction. However, the price reverted, and I had my stop loss moved to be at break even, and then I got closed out of this trade at break even. However, if there's one thing that you can realize is accurate risk management. And that is the one thing that I always emphasize about in our psychology sessions. Risk management, guys, it's extremely important. The best risk managers are the best traders in the world. So you always have to have strong risk management when you're trading. And the other thing that I always emphasize is sticking to your strategy, to your trading plan. And in today's session, we literally showed you examples of me sticking to my trading plan, examples of proper risk management, and examples of how to have longevity in the markets. I hope that from this live webinar, you can take one thing that will benefit you in your trades. I hope this was helpful to you guys, and I hope it will open up your eyes on many things in the future. But that is not all. I know that we've given out 4 accounts for 4 winners, and I like to reward people. So Alex, can you bring me the spinning wheel? And I'm gonna have you give us your magic touch to see what our people will win with us today. All right, guys, so let's see what are the potential things that you guys can win with us. We've got a nice, exciting tool for you today.
You ready?
Are you guys ready? We've got a spinning wheel.
Yeah.
So, as you guys can see, the prizes are going to be 300k, 50%, 60%, or no prize. Let's see what our members will be getting.
For me to do this, can we please get
Wait.
Funny Trade in the chat?
Let me actually do a nice, exciting thing.
Go.
If it hits 60%, we'll give a 60% discount for literally 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah? Do you want to do that? Are you guys down with
Yeah,
that?
that's
All right.
fine.
All right. Alex, give us your magic touch. Let's spin that thing.
Ready?
Yeah. All right, what are we getting for our members? What are we getting? Oh no, it's no prize. Actually, we've got a 60% discount for our members for the next 10 minutes. Do we have a discount code for that?
Yep.
What is it?
MO60.
MO60. All right, guys, use code MO60 for the next literally 10 minutes to get 60% off. After 10 minutes, this discount code will be no longer available for you. So make sure that you use MO60 for the next, I would say 10 minutes. Alex gave us his magical touch where we had a 60% off. Actually, it was a no price, but I've changed it to 60% off. Awesome. And the other thing that I wanted to tell you guys, so when it comes to our platform, you guys can see here, so for all new members, you've got tutorials that can teach you how to use the platform. We've got your performance tab. You've got the challenges that you purchased. You've got different, different things that you can analyze about yourself right here. Insights, list, statement for taxing purposes. You also have the markets that you can trade. So we've got FX majors, minors, and exotics. We've got metals such as silver, gold, and platinum. We've got indices, the major indices that you can trade. We also here, when you open a trade, your trades will be listed here. You have the option to exit all of your trades at once by clicking all orders close. The charts, a very advanced chart that can also give you the opportunity to add as many indicators as you want, and you don't have to pay for it. You also have the opportunity to add here different markets that you want to look at. So our platform is advanced in itself. You can split the screen to have different markets showing for you. You can add your own pages and personalize it to your own preference. So there's a lot of things that you can use within this platform. So it's advantageous in itself. And I will be doing more videos in the future about ways you can use the platform to maximize your potential. You've got Signal Center, which is an FCA regulated signals group where you have access to different signals around the day. We've got a leaderboard section. So if you are a competitive person like me and you want to check who are the top traders with WeFundYouTrade, let me see, where's my name? We've got people who are performing better than me. So I'm rank 12. If you want to beat me, and stay consistent in the markets. Let's see you in the leaderboard. And the other thing, we've got an economical calendar. So with the economical calendar, it is an advanced economic calendar that provides you a lot of data. So for example, for today, we've had all these high impact news. We had the ECB, the European Central Bank rate on main refinancing operations, the deposit facility, and the GDP for the US. So if we go on that, for example, it gives you a description of what that means. What assets does this event affect? So it shows you all these assets. And then it gives you data of the past. So previous data can actually enhance your performance in the future. It gives you the news sentiment one day before the news is released. It tells you how much. So for example, if we choose euro dollar, on the hour, it typically moves 38.1 pips when this news is released. And you can go back to the chart and check for yourself. There were 88% sellers and 12% buyers. You can go to the chart and check what actually happened. We also provide you a news sentiment, which is what traders felt before this news was released. The news, what time, different news from trusted sources, and a lot more with this platform, which I will show you guys in the near future. The last thing, before I let everyone go, I'm feeling generous today. Alex, I want that spinning wheel again. I want to give them another thing. So let's spin that wheel one more time. Yeah?
Yeah, go on.
So before we end this session for today, we will have a lot more sessions in the future. But guys, the last spin given by the fabulous Alex. Alex, let's see your magical hands again. One more reward for our... Yes. Let's do it. Awesome. What are we getting? What are we getting? Let's see. 50% off for all of our clients.
Yes.
Awesome. So 50% off, how long do we run this for? Till the end of the day?
Yeah.
All right. 50% will be running till the end of the day. Use code MO50 on your purchase and you will get 50% off. You can use that until midnight today, and then all of these codes will be stopped and discontinued. So make sure that you grab your accounts, trade with us. We wish you the best of luck and stay tuned for the next event. Thank you guys, everyone. Thanks for joining today. Thanks for being here. And I really hope that everyone's been able to, get an insight of how our platform works, the different tools that are available to you, the trades that we broke down for you today, all of these things. I hope it was a good learning session for all of you guys. I will be doing a lot more breakdowns in the future. We will have important guests that are very experienced in the markets as well, to break down the different trades that I take, to give you more tips and insights into their own trading. And we look forward to do many more giveaways in the future, many more discounts. At the end, We Fund You Trade is all about giving quality to their members. It's all about rewarding those who stick around with us, and it's all about enhancing your trading knowledge and skills to take it wherever you go in the world.
Quick question: the MO60 have been sold out, so there's only 10 use cases. So that's been
Okay, MO60 has been sold out, guys. 10 use cases. We are very sorry. You only have MO50 now. So if you want to get your hands on any account with us, make sure that you use MO50, MO50. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Once again, I truly appreciate every single one of you being here. If you have any questions before we end this session, please type them in the chat and I will do my best to answer all of these questions for you guys. So let's give the last 3 to 5 minutes for questions, and then we can wrap this up. Please, can you post your strategy on the platform? I will be doing a lot more videos in the future about how you can use our platform. Where to find the winners? The winners will be able to contact our live chat, and our live chat will basically sort them out with their rewards. This was really good. Thank you very much for being here, and I truly appreciate you. Awesome session. Thanks, Mo. Hopefully soon. We hope to see each one of you guys being successful and being a funded trader here with We Fund You Trade. So do your best, stick to your strategy, stick to your analysis, and always stop yourself if you're going off your trading plan. Excellent session, Mo. Well done, Mo and Alex. Thank you very much, Daniel. Thank you very much, Stefan. Excellent session. Thank you, Mo. I truly appreciate you guys. Where to find who won? So the winners, I believe, was Robert. The winners are Robert Thompson, and we had Duncan Swatton. What else? Who else won with us? Jeremy.
Jeremy and
Yeah, so we had 4 winners, guys. The winners know themselves. They can easily contact our live chat, and they will be rewarded with their accounts. And we will post these winners in our Discord group. So if you guys are not aware of our Discord, make sure that you join our Discord. We have a thriving community there with almost 5,000 members, always chatting about the markets, discussing things, posting their trading ideas. It can be helpful to connect with like-minded individuals. We also have an affiliate program that will be announced very soon. So if you want to promote our company in the future and actually make something out of it, stay tuned to our announcements on Discord and keep an eye out on our website. And the other thing that I wanted to mention to all of you guys today, each one of you is capable of becoming a good trader. It's all about discipline. It's all about longevity in the markets, and it's all about following your trading plan. If you can follow your trading plan and you can manage your risk properly, there's nothing stopping you from becoming the next funded trader with We Fund You Trade. And we will back your success all the way to see you thrive with us and sharing your success with other people. This is it for today. I want to wish everyone a very lovely evening ahead. Thank you again for being here today, and I'll see you in the next one.